and welcome back to my channel. Today I did not film an intro, but I'm just doing a soft glam get ready with me as I was going to a family party. I'm going to be starting off with two of my favorite primers at the moment, the Stay Matte from Rimmel and the Master Blur Stick from Maybelline. So I like to use these two primers together and really work them into the skin, especially when I'm using like a dewy foundation like I will today. This is the Becca Aqualuminous Perfecting Foundation. That's a mouthful, but I love this foundation. I've been loving this. I did a review on it and a first impressions not too long ago, and I will go ahead and leave that in the description box below if you haven't checked it out. Go ahead and take a look at it. I've been loving this foundation. It really makes your skin super glowy, healthy looking, and it doesn't make it look too oily like some, dewy foundations might make your skin look. So I'm going to be just buffing it in with the Real Techniques. I think this is a sculpting brush, I'm not sure. But then when I'm done doing that, I like to just use a brush to begin with just to get a full coverage effect. And then I go in with my Beauty Blender. This one is also from Real Techniques. It's the Face and Body Sponge. And I love to do that just because I like to kind of press it into the skin and make it seem like it's like blending in very well and not, caking on top of the face. Next, I'm going to be taking the Conceal and Define concealer from Makeup Revolution. As you guys know, this is my die hard. I absolutely love this concealer. It's amazing. I haven't bought any other concealers in a very long time, ever since I started using this one, and currently I am in the shade C6, so I'm just placing that underneath my eyes and buffing it in. Next, I'm going to be taking this Anastasia foundation stick. This is in the color Almond, and I'm going to use this to just kind of cream contour. It's kind of a deeper tone. It's obviously a foundation stick, but I like to use it to contour. It does the job and it blends so easily. It's so creamy and it blends like butter. Alright, so to blend out that Anastasia foundation stick, I'm going to be taking this brush from e.l.f. I tend to use a lot of drugstore brushes, by the way, if you haven't already noticed on my channel. But you can find some good stuff. And speaking of good stuff at a cheap price, I found this foundation stick from Anastasia, guys, no lie, at TJ Maxx for $5. It was on clearance. Normally, I think at TJ Maxx it's $9.99, but in stores it's like $25. So hit up TJ Maxx. They have some really good stuff. And then I'm going to be going in with my usual Airspun and banana powder. I love to mix these two underneath my eye because it just makes it look so snatched. It's beat to the gods. Like, this is amazing. It makes your pictures honestly look flawless. Like, it's just one of the best combinations that I have discovered. So I also go ahead and really define that contour underneath the cheek and make it just seem very you know what I'm talking about. Alright, so you really want to let your natural body heat just take a moment and really let that sink in, and voila! You just gotta wipe it away with a powder brush. Next, I'm going to be going in with my all-time favorite bronzer. This is from Benefit. This is the Hoola bronzer, and I like to just go ahead and go over that cream contour, kind of set it in, and just bronze up the face. I mean, who doesn't want a little bronze? Alright, so next I'm going to be going in with this Wet n Wild blush. This is in the color Rose Champagne, and I don't know if you guys have used these blushes before, but they are amazing. They are super affordable, super great quality, and I just love it. This is a nice peachy toned blush, and for something that's a little soft glam, I didn't want to go in with like a super pink blush, so this just kind of keeps it a little bit softer than, a full glam. Alright, so next I'm going to be going in with this Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray, and I'm going to go ahead and just spray that all over my face, and with that same Real Techniques sponge, I'm going to be just dabbing it and pressing all of that into the skin because it really does a great job of taking away that powdery look that you have after all those setting powders and stuff, so I love it. Next, I'm going to be going in with this Makeup Revolution. This is the Baked highlighter, and this is in Radiant Lights. This highlighter, I have gotten so many compliments when I'm using it, and it's just so beautiful. It's radiant, it's glowy, and I just love it. Makeup Revolution is one of my favorite makeup brands, and I first started purchasing them when they first came to Ulta years ago, so they've come a long way. So to really emphasize my lip shape, I'm going to go ahead and grab some of that same highlighter, and with my finger I'm going to go ahead and rub it in my skin. But let's just take a quick moment and acknowledge this highlight for a second. So I'm going to go ahead and let those lashes sit. I went ahead and applied some of my lash glue, and I like to use the Kiss adhesive with my lashes. So I'm going to go ahead and just let that set and kind of get tacky, because you don't want to apply the lashes right after you apply the glue onto the band, just because they're going to be sliding all over the place. It's going to create a big mess with the glue, and it's not going to give you the look that you're going for. So you want to just let them sit, get tacky, dry a little bit, and then it'll make the application so much easier. So in the meantime, I just went ahead and applied some mascara. I'm using this lip scrub. This one is from Pink in Iced Mint, and I'm gonna go ahead and just scrub and exfoliate my lips in the meantime, waiting for those lashes to finish. So now that the lash glue has dried for a little bit and got a little bit tacky, I'm going to go ahead and grab it from the center of the band and place it right on the center of my eyelid, and using my tweezers, I'm going to just adjust the ends and make sure that they are as close to my actual lash line as possible. So as you can see, it was super easy to do that with it being tacky. And in the meantime, I'm waiting for the other lash to dry. I'm going to go ahead and just contour my nose a little bit, adding some bronzer and putting a little in the crease of my eyes to give some emphasis. So as you can see, I like to grab the lash band as close to the band as possible, right in the center. It makes me feel like I have much more control of the lashes. I like to look down when I'm placing them onto my eyelid and place them right in the center of the eye. And with the tweezers, just go ahead and adjust the inner and outer corners as needed and put them as close to your lash line as possible. I'll go ahead and be doing a full tutorial on lashes and how to apply them and how to trim them and do all of that stuff on my channel, but I just wanted to show you guys really quick because I have gotten so many requests. But like I said, I'm going to go ahead and do a much better video and more in depth on that. So excuse, people who just want to come into my video and take attention away from me. But that's about it. That's all I have to do. He was basically rushing me out the door because we had to go to his family's party. So I'm pretty much all set, and that is it for this look. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. Stay tuned for that full in-depth tutorial on the lashes. That'll be soon in one of my next videos. Thank you.